Yo, ayo, ayo, ayo. So we back at it once again. Now I know yesterday, we were talking about the infinite banking strategies and index universal life insurance policies, but you know what? In light of this drop in crypto, I figured I would bring that topic up tonight. Actually, we can do part two another time because I'm actually more interested in this than I am infinite banking. Um, so as far as tonight's broadcast, I'm pretty much going to be playing Senua's Sacrifice, of course, my usual Halo Infinite. Probably going to touch on Red Dead and Grand Theft as well. But let's go ahead and jump into this. So as usual, oh snap, can't do that. All right, transfer it over. Move it. I gotta do all this. Let's get rid of. Yeah, Call of Duty is nonsense. Can't even play it. So stupid. Let's get that up out of here and let it move that on over. But yeah, gonna probably put a few minutes into Senua, and then once that's done, we can start getting a little bit into crypto. Now, of course, if you've been on the internet for even 5 years up to this point, you've seen something about Bitcoin and Ethereum and Dogecoin, and if you've just been alive for the past few years, you know what's going on. You know what the deal is. But if you're still in a position where you really don't know too much about it, and I mean the very absolute basics about cryptocurrency, we'll touch on that a little bit tonight. But we're not going to get too in depth because the range of how much cryptocurrency can do, it's ridiculously widespread. Each one of these coins, some of them are legitimate scams. They're just outright fraudulent. But some of them are actual companies, legitimate scams, oxymoron. But some of these are actual companies that are trying to develop products and services, and they're using that coin as a mechanism to be able to transfer value in a new way. So, for instance, actually, I'll give it some time. I'm gonna let this transfer over first, and while that's happening, I'm actually gonna play Halo. I think I just hit Resident Evil though. Let's see which one pops up first. Always takes a while. Here we go. All right. All right. It'd be nice to actually get some people in here who wanted to have a back and forth conversation about something that's going on with them personally. I understand I don't have the audience just yet, but maybe I can create a few highlight moments in these streams that I'll be able to post as short clips, shorts, or just regular videos, that are 4 or 5 minutes long, maybe even longer, and have an audience build off of that traffic. And then they'll just come in and we can have those conversations and turn this into a real thing. But right now, it's just about maintaining the consistency. It's just about setting a schedule and sticking to it. That's it. Now, of course, I'm playing video games. I mean, how hard is it to maintain a schedule when playing video games? I'm essentially just sectioning off my fun time, which is not very difficult in the grand scheme of things. But if I wanted to take something like this and integrate it to the point where this is my day job, essentially. You know, I'm having conversations with clients through this platform. You know, it's going to require some ingenuity.
Power seeds to win, Spartan.
We have power seeds. All right. All right. Off to a good start here. We're off to a good start. Keep rolling, keep rolling, keep rolling. All right.
Our team has loaded a power seed. A fitting commendation.
No? Man's just gonna roll up? Okay. Let's say keep moving. Dang, 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 dang. Oh my god.
The enemy has loaded a power seed.
Ah, that was terrible. That was terrible. How'd I get stuck at the most crucial moment like that, man? Drop it.
The enemy team has scored. Power seed stockpile incoming.
Ground vehicle en route.
Power seeds are ready to secure.
Okay. Get over the vehicle. It's only good for somebody that's actually already got one. I don't want to go into a war zone with the. Just get on, dude.
Your team has scored. Power seed stockpile incoming.
He's stuck over here. You know he's in a bad spot. You know he's in a bad spot.
The enemy has loaded a power seed.
And it looks like we're about to as well.
We're one power seed closer. Quite a find. Now to secure it.
Let's keep it going. Let's keep it going.
Ground vehicle requisition.
Yep, good move.
One power seed remaining.
And we're off.
Let me see if I can find somebody that's already got a power seed in their possession.
We've lost a teammate.
Anybody? They got him. They got him. Yo, who was still hitting me from that angle, man? Pause. Oh, they got a fully loaded wagon.
Enemy team secured a power seed.
What are we doing here? Actually, no. Just go ahead. 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 Golly. Tied up right now. Can we close the deal though? Can we get that next one? What are you doing, man?
The enemy team has scored. Power
Stupid,
seed
but
stockpile incoming.
wow. Yeah, that's not good. It's gonna ride it. Where's he going? Alright, so they're on the other side of
Power
the map.
seeds are ready to secure.
So they're taking one, grab that, bring it back.
Your team just scored. Power seed stockpile incoming.
Who killed the guy? Only two? Some people just out here killing. They ain't even trying to do the mission.
Enemy team secured a power seed.
Yeah, this is a delicate one. Dang.
Seed remaining.
I wouldn't have got through that anyway. And we're about to get number 3. Oh, we've got 2 incoming. Okay. But they're about to get the 3rd, but we got 2 incoming, so it's not as bad as it looks, but still.
Power seed stockpile incoming.
Let's rock, shall we? Consider this posse assembled.
Power seeds are ready to secure.
Wheels en route.
Pretty sure I saw somebody up here. I did see somebody up here. Where are you?
Your team just scored. Power seed stockpile incoming.
We have one power seed.
Coming in 3 deep. Down.
Power seeds are ready to secure.
What a reliable one. Enemy team secured a power seed.
All right. Grab 2, bring them back.
Take cover.
Your enemies have 1 power seed remaining.
Exquisite.
The enemy team has scored.
Dang.
Power seed stockpile incoming. Remaining.
drive that off the cliff.
Do be careful with that. It's sharp.
Power seeds are ready to secure. Your team needs one more power seed.
Oh boy. Oh, if that animation was just a little bit shorter. Oh, dang, and he had a power cell too. Power seed, whatever.
Your team just scored. Power seed stockpile incoming. Power seeds are ready to secure.
We're one power seed close. Down. Spartan down.
Do we want to do this? Do we want to do this? Alright, so they got two.
Your enemies have one power seed remaining.
Ah.
The enemy team has scored.
Dang. So close, yet so far, as always. Every single time. Alright. So we got a match in. I think we can go ahead and talk about this a little bit. So for anybody who is not familiar with what cryptocurrency is, essentially, this was an effort way back when, like 2009, 2008, something like that. And basically this unknown individual or possibly group of people going under the pseudonym Satoshi Nakamoto fixed what is called the double spend problem. So essentially, they figured out how to track currency or transactions digitally without any of the currency being double spent. So, you know, finding out how to keep a coin that's in one person's pocket only be tied to that person's pocket. You don't want, it's like whenever you're printing something or creating a copy of something online, how would you create a unique version of that that no one else can copy? That's essentially what they figured out, and they were able to do that and create Bitcoin. So the reason I bring up Bitcoin tonight is because after this hot streak that it was essentially on for, you know, a couple of days now, it dropped like 7% in a day, I think. Yeah, in the past 24 hours, it's fallen on the past week. Or was that yesterday? Yeah, the past 7 days, it was down 6.4%. The past 24 hours is 2.5%. See, early in the day, I saw some headlines about how it dropped off like 7% in a day, which is a huge drop. It's a hard drop. And, you know, whenever you're looking at something that's this volatile, you know, people are going to be attracted to it because they have heard the stories of people that bought 200 Bitcoins for $20 and now they're worth, you know, hundreds of thousands or millions of dollars. And they want to get tied in on that too. The issue is not every cryptocurrency is Bitcoin. You know, the second largest one is Ethereum. And, you know, those are probably two of the most supposedly, you know, reputable cryptocurrencies out there. But the third one is Tether, which has had its share of controversy and, you know, concern over whether that's actually backed by anything or is it backed by what the company claims it's backed by. And every other coin beyond that has already had several forms of controversy. So Bitcoin, fairly clean. Ethereum, fairly clean. But then you've got Tether, you've got BNB, which is tied to Binance, where the CEO just recently stepped down. XRP, Ripple, they've been having issues with the SEC. Solana has had downtime, which is, you know, a considerable issue when you're talking about transferring money. You know, just imagine like if Visa or, you know, PayPal or Cash App, whatever, just for whatever reason you can't move money for a significant period of time. And just as you go down the list, all of these coins, or at least most of them, have had some kind of issue tied to them. And when you're looking at buying into a cryptocurrency, you don't necessarily want to go heavy into these things. You know, they're considered very risky investments for the time being because they're not regulated to the same degree as stocks, as bonds, as ETFs and mutual funds. You know, those other assets have gone through the trials. You know, they've gone through the fires. They've been battle tested through all types of economic scenarios, and people trust them now. You know, large institutions trust them now. Crypto, not so much. You know, you don't have big pension funds that are out there holding large balances of crypto just yet. But if the day ever came where they were holding that, then consider the floodgates open, you know. But until the day where it's more stable and more trusted as an asset, until then it's going to be considered risky. Ooh-wee. All right, what are we doing here? Got the name of the mission. All right, capture the flag. We need a vehicle. Flag's over here. Okay. So many shots.
The enemy has your flag.
This is not a good sign. It's too early for them to already be putting hands on our flag. They might already actually have it.
Enemy flag carrier spotted.
Let me see. Are they in a vehicle?
They have our flag. Take it back. The
So
enemy
I hear.
carrier has revealed themselves.
Closing in on it pretty quickly here. Sniper. Which means they're probably close to bringing it back.
The enemy carrier has revealed themselves.
Shields down.
Enemy captured the flag.
Dang.
Active camo available.
This is not going to go well. I can see it already. We have nobody
Enemy
playing
flags in
defense.
allied hands. And
the people who are playing offense aren't. All right, we've got an escort. Good. Of course. Somebody bringing him back. What's the deal?
Vehicle delivery confirmed.
I don't know how you killed me that quick, but it was a good kill.
some privacy, eh? Power items inbound.
All right. Oh, two gravity hammers. These guys are playing smart, man.
Plasma grenades obtained.
Yeah, they're here.
Enemy returns their flag.
Efficient banditry, Spartan.
We're still out here. Dang.
Enemy has your flag.
Enemy flag carrier spotted.
Guess I'm just playing defense for now.
Returned to base.
Out of harm's way. Threat sensor obtained. Active camo inbound. Active camo available.
Come on in.
Ground vehicle delivery confirmed.
Clear out from that. Playing it safe right now. Too safe.
Enemy returns their flag.
Of course they did. Heard an engine. Alright. Yep, getting the passenger. No, 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 no. Get in the side.
Another one down.
Alright, I guess nobody's gonna say get the passenger.
Another one down.
Nobody wants the passenger seat. Alright.
That one's not getting up.
Come on, get in there, get in there. We gotta cover them.
Power items inbound. Power items now available. That's a good one.
Dang. Stronghold.
Enemy returns their flag.
Oh. Clean shot. come out. Okay. I know I'm not going to make it all the way to the other side like this. There's no way. Absolutely no way. How many people we got
The
playing
enemy
these?
has your flag.
The enemy
say.
carrier has revealed themselves.
Good, they got it. They got it. Just commit to...
An ally returned our flag.
Active camo inbound.
Five minutes remaining.
and killed each other. Alright, my guy.
The enemy has your flag.
Wonder where's the enemy? Getting jumped.
The enemy carrier has revealed themselves.
Oh wow, they're making progress. Not good. Very not good. Okay, they've had possession of it for too long now,
The
which
enemy
means
carrier has revealed themselves. They have our flag. Take
they're
it back.
probably going to capture it again.
We have eyes on the enemy flag carrier.
Enemy captured the flag.
And they had somebody else who's waiting to get it again.
Dynamo grenades acquired.
Crazy.
Our forces have seized the enemy
3
flag.
minutes to capture it
An
twice.
ally returned our flag.
Doubt we can even tie it at this point.
Enemy returned their flag.
Power items en route. Wheels en route.
The enemy has your flag.
Oh boy.
Dynamo grenades obtained.
Put me to sleep. For good. Man. Be nice to be able to win back to back, you know? Instead of winning the first match and then losing the 6 that come after the fact. And thoroughly losing too. That's the worst part. I haven't played Senua yet. Let me go back. So, crypto. Now, because of how long it's already been around and how long it's been out, there are some institutions that are seriously looking at it and, you know, looking to put some weight behind it just to give institutional investors some more confidence. game is a trip with headphones. But that's essentially the game plan here. Whenever they feel comfortable with it, when it's regulated to a certain extent, then the big money will come into it. So with the cryptos that are currently out, like I mentioned at the beginning, a lot of them are pretty much created for the sake of either just trading back and forth amongst each other. That's what a lot of them were made for. They're just copy and pasted formulas with a different name tied to it, and people will hype it up. But for coins like one that I was really big on was Basic Attention Token, which is tied to the Brave browser. Essentially, as we know, there are a bunch of ads on the internet, and the browser automatically blocks ads, but it will serve you privacy preserving ads. So it's not an anti-ad browser, it's just anti-privacy invading ads. And so the ads that they'll provide to you, they'll also pay you a portion of the revenue that they receive off of that, and they put that into a wallet that's a digital wallet that's tied to your browser. So that's one of the creative ways that these cryptocurrencies work. Or another example is Render. Because processing power is something that's always needed for people who have computers that have extra processing power on the side. What they'll do is allow their computers to mine render tokens in the background, and in exchange they're giving their processing power to some other entity out there, somebody else who needs it. Maybe people that are generating intensive Pixar movies or Pixar level movies, and there's a lot of processing power needed to make those generate faster. So they give their processing power, and in exchange they receive render tokens. There's also another one, I can't remember the name of it, but basically if you provide file space on your computer, then you get paid in tokens. So there's all types of creative, innovative ways that these companies out here have figured out how to put crypto out there. But again, you have to do more research on each one of these and see, are these actually backed by is this a company that's building a product around this or a service around this, or are they just trying to create a coin for the sake of trading it back and forth amongst the same people, and then stealing most of the money that ends up in their possession. What is photo mode? I don't want photo mode. So just be aware, there's still a lot of scammers out here.
Hello. Who are you? Doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter.
You're safe with me. I'll be right here, nice and close, so I can speak without alerting the others. Let me tell you about Senua. Her story has already come to an end, but now it begins anew.
What's happening? It's breathing. There. It's breathing. It's breathing. He knows she's getting closer. He can feel her coming closer. She's getting closer. They're watching.
Watching.
This is a journey deep into darkness. There will be no more stories after this one.
What is she doing? Why is she doing this?
I actually want to play Alan Wake.
She's doing this for him. She wants to rescue him. He's already dead. I feel you coming. Quiet.
Oh, how rude of me. I never told you of the others. You hear them too, right? They've been around ever since the tragedy. Well, that's not quite true. Some are old, some are new, but they've changed. I think the darkness changed them, just like it changed her.
So for anybody who is unfamiliar with this game, it's best played with headphones. The reason being is the woman I'm playing as is literally psychotic.
It is real.
So she's, and I'm not a mental health professional, so I'm maybe using the wrong terminology, but she hears voices, like in the way some people in real life will hear voices talking to them. So when you have the headphones on, you can hear them whispering to you in your ear. And so they'll say, kill him, you should kill him. No, don't do it. Kill him, go, you shouldn't be here. And so you have these voices that are just telling you to do things, and they're conflicting. Sometimes they're telling you should move forward, sometimes they're telling you should go away. They're almost always just bad things. Like, they're rarely positive voices. But they did a lot of research and trying to understand how people who live with I want to say it's schizophrenia. I might be wrong on that, but I believe it's schizophrenia.
But the dead don't always lie still here.
But they spoke to people who actually live with the condition, and try to get an understanding of what does a normal day for you sound like. How does your experience with these voices go on a regular basis? So she'll see things, she'll hear things, and the sequel's coming out soon.
Stop. Can you feel them watching? They're watching her. They're watching her. You're so close to the darkness. Go back. Can you feel it?
What is she thinking? I can tell you. She's afraid. Wouldn't you be? You'd think she would get used to it by now after so many years. But the darkness, it just builds onto itself, growing stronger, towering over her. You might try and ignore it, turn away. But it's always there, just out of sight, where you're most vulnerable. It's like it knows that just enough light is all you need to see its suffocating power.
They can feel you.
You might think she's brave to go on this journey on her own, but it isn't bravery that drives her. Bravery only means something to those afraid of death. Senua's fear runs far, far deeper. What is she looking at? What is she leaving behind? I know what she's thinking. I hear her thoughts. It's not too late to get into the boat and go back. No one will judge her. No one will ever know. Oh, she heard us.
There's no going back. You can't do it.
Senua pushes away a world that conspired to cause so much suffering. There's nothing to go back to, and worse to look forward to. Why don't you join us? Maybe you too have a part to play in this story.
Focus. closer. Look.
The Northmen speak of 9 worlds.
She needs to look closer.
The world of men they call Midgard. Sky gods dwell in Asgard. The gods of earth, harvest, wind, and sea dwell in Vanaheim. The good elves dwell in Alfheim. The evil ones dwell in Svartalfheim. The mountain giants dwell in Jotunheim. The fire giants dwell in Muspelheim. Niflheim is the world of ice and darkness.
Darkness is coming. Yearns for life. Hungers for it. Like a pack of wolves on a hunt. But she's not stopping. Not this time.
Can you see it?
The land of mist and fog.
He's in there.
The old fool was right.
You see it?
What was it he said? The river of knives across which lies the halls of hell. The place they call Helheim.
He's lost. He's lost.
Where are you? I hear you.
He's there. You know it.
There's no doubt about
He's
it.
lost.
The source of the darkness is in Helheim, and the goddess Hela holds his soul there. Her dear beloved, Dillian.
What is she doing? Why is she doing this? Why doesn't she turn back? She's doing this for him. She wants to rescue him. He's already dead.
The bridge to Helheim. I forget its name. She forgets too. But she does remember that only the dead may cross it. That part wasn't so easy to forget. The old fool said there was a hidden path up to it. Let's see, shall we?
Do not forget my stories, Senua. Because your darkness comes from hell, and your fate lies there.
All
They
right.
say the burning of a corpse will take you straight to Hela's gate. But gods and the living will follow this path. You must leave the Isles of Orkney across the eastern sea and find a road that leads north and down through deep, dark valleys. After 9 nights of riding, you will follow a great river and will find a bridge covered in gold.
Go back now.
The path to Helheim
This is it.
goes from
The hidden path.
across the river of knives that flows from the dark world of Niflheim.
All right.
It's not going to hurt. It's going to hurt you. It's dangerous.
Don't kill me. I'm not one of them.
Don't listen.
I was just hiding. I find I live longer that way. Don't listen. I'll never let the bastards catch me again. Never! Wait.
Druth? Is that you?
For my tales of the Northmen, they call me Druth. A liar.
He's lost.
An old fool. Truth is my truth.
It's good to see you again. You kept your vow.
Guide you in this life and the next. I will tell you my stories of hell, if I may walk with you.
Walk with it now.
Tell me your stories again, old friend. I'm listening.
The runes seal the gates to hell. Focus your inner eye, and you too will see what's hidden in plain sight.
I can see one.
Hold it in your mind's eye. Find one like it to open the gate.
What happens if you focus? It's just that, can you see?
Its name. Look towards the gate, and the gate will open.
There it is.
Go through the gate.
Go through it.
It's dangerous.
Follow it.
What's behind
It worked.
I spent 6 years enslaved in hell, but I watched the Northmen, learnt their ways.
I know you did.
You listened when everyone else laughed. My people paid the heavy price. Carry my stories with you, and together we will make the Northmen feel our fury.
All right. So, talking about crypto as part of a diversified portfolio. So, when you're talking about a portfolio, right?
Another voice joins us.
That doesn't mean just the assets that you have within your single brokerage
They
account.
weren't real.
You know, just the stocks and the bonds. It's accounting for everything. If you have
When we are
rental
always
properties, if you have 401ks, if you have IRAs, if you have individual or joint brokerage accounts, the stocks, bonds, ETFs, mutual funds that are invested in those. If you have other assets beyond that, paintings, jewelry, diversified means spread out across the board, right? So whenever you're looking at something that's as aggressive or as volatile as cryptocurrency,
Same with heights.
the thing you want to make sure is that whatever you put in there, you have to be comfortable with seeing it possibly go to zero. So nobody, you know, our general philosophy is you don't want to see more than
Just wish things away.
more than 10% of your portfolio concentrated in any particular asset, whether that's, you know, something as big as Netflix or definitely not something as
The
volatile
world
as
of the
crypto.
dead is ruled by the giantess, Hela, daughter of Loki. The gods feared her bloodline,
Really?
bad on her mother's side and yet much worse on her father's. So, as a child, the All-Father cast her down into Helheim
mean, we could-
and gave her power over those who die of sickness, age, hardship, and self-slaughter. In all of the 9 worlds, only Hela can resurrect the dead.
Uh-huh.
To Hela, your Dillion was sacrificed, and with her you must bargain.
So an easy way to think about, you know, how much should I have in any particular asset, especially one that might go to zero or at least lose, you know, 60, 70, 80, 90% of its value. Think of it in terms of how long would it take for you to recoup this money if you were to lose it. So if you can easily save $1,000 a month, then, you know, what is it to put $1,000 in there? But if it's a struggle for you to be able to scrape up $1,000, then, you know, you definitely shouldn't be putting in.
Whatever horrors lie behind that door,
Let me see.
she must find him.
You definitely shouldn't be putting in more than you can afford to just recoup pretty easily. Again, this is with a very volatile type of asset, because if you're a novice trader, you may have a tendency to buy into something like this, and the second you see it drop, you may panic and sell out of it. And considering that most advisors, at least those within traditional brokerage houses or large RIAs, they're not going to be handling cryptocurrency. So anytime people transact with crypto, they're going to be doing it on their own. So the amount that you're putting in there has to be an amount that you're comfortable with. Again, seeing go to zero. So just account for how long it would take for you to recoup those funds if you were to have that position lose.
I'll give you what you want. I won't resist anymore. Just give him back.
Forgot how pretentious this game is. Where'd he come from? All right, I still remember how to. Dang. Got me practically to see what's going on. Is that it for Senua? Get up. That's it. She's out of here. Or maybe not.
A vision of what's to come. Poor Senua. The darkness does not bargain. It does not reason. It is rot. And now it has taken hold. It will spread towards her head, the seat of the soul, until there is nothing left of her. All of her suffering will have been for nothing. It's just a matter of time.
All right. Permadeath. Take you back to the very beginning.
The hardest battles are fought in the mind. That is what Dillian taught her. With every defeat, the dark rot will grow and soon it will take her soul. But For now, at least, she still has control of her mind. And she will fulfill her vow, whatever the cost.
He's not right.
Listen to me, Senua. The goddess Hela lies behind the gate to Helheim. To open the gate, you must first face the gods that guard it. The god of fire, Surt, and the god of illusion, Valravan. Spill their blood to open the gate to Helheim and enter the land of the dead.
Oh, alright.
To Dillian, to her soul.
It won't open.
Can't she get through?
Why won't it open?
Why can't she open it? She needs to challenge the gods.
She has to fight 2 gods first.
2 gods?
2 gates.
Which will she choose first?
Surt, the fire giant, has answered.
Which one will
He
she
comes from a
choose
land
first?
older than mankind.
Choose a gate,
And the Northmen call upon his flaming sword to raise their enemies to the ground. Find him, Senua, and spill his blood.
Man, I feel like this was further along in the game the first time I played it. I don't remember this
She
being
found
this
the
early,
wretched
but
old fool on her
it goes to
way
show
back
how
from
long
the
it's been since I
wilds.
played this.
An outcast. Was badly burnt all over. She took pity on him, for he was not long for this world. Like her, who spoke of his own darkness. The Northmen.
It's nearly over. Finish it. She finished him. He's down. Finish it.
Another one, another one. Alright.
I can still smell it.
I think I got an idea where to
Stench of burning human
look
flesh.
for this one.
And I still hear their cries carried in the wind.
Alright, we got one.
You hear them too, Senua?
Alright, looking for the end. Where's
Yes,
the end?
I heard their screams, and I still hear them now.
The roots.
The Y was easy, but where's the end?
What's that sound? Are they screaming? The scream is towards the roots. The roots are important.
The roots. Keep saying the roots.
Screams will help you. Towards the roots. The roots are important. The roots. Focus. No. What's that sound? Screaming. Are they screaming?
There it is.
The path to Helheim is sealed
The
for
roots, the
living,
roots.
but you already walk amongst the dead. Look towards the gate, and you will see that it has opened. When they first came to my lands, I knew enough of their tongue to beg for mercy, and they took me as a slave. I wish now that they had slaughtered me like the others. I rode their storm of fire, death, slavery.
Just gonna let him
many
finish.
lives. This darkness you speak of? I know it well.
And I'm still here to fight it.
So cryptocurrency. For anybody who is actually interested in looking into this and maybe hasn't touched it before, you're not going to be able to buy it directly through, I believe Robinhood doesn't offer hardware. Oh, permadeath. I can't. Gotta focus on this.
Finish this! End it now! They surrounded you! Not strong enough!
Surrounded me. Ah.
Can't do it!
Alright, heal up. Alright, so like I was saying, when it comes to actually purchasing cryptocurrency, you won't be able to buy it directly whenever you're going through like a Robinhood. So they
fires of Muspel and let the dead walk through.
will let you,
Find the
you know,
fire, Senua.
buy the price, so to speak, but you're not able to transfer it off of the exchange in the same way that you're able to with a Coinbase account, for example. So what are we looking at? Why am I focusing on this? So if you're looking to take personal ownership of any crypto that you purchase in the future, what a lot of you know, hardcore crypto investors will do is they will buy a hardware wallet. And what that is basically whenever you go to purchase a cryptocurrency, you can take ownership of these tokens to the point where, you know, you take it, you transfer these tokens over to an address that is only accessible by this USB key that you have, and nobody can hack it for you if you happen to lose it or, you know, forget your password to it. It's once it's gone, it's gone. You know, no bank can get it back for you, nobody can get it back for you, but some people prefer to have their own custody of their tokens. I don't know what they want me to do here. Can I walk up on it? Oh, just want me to focus. But that's whenever you're storing things on a hardware wallet. A software wallet, or a soft wallet, is whenever you're storing it on a digital wallet like the Brave wallet, and there's no hardware involved.
Hell will not give you the answers you want. But you mustn't look away from the horrors it does offer. Because you cannot
overcome suffering if you refuse to look at it.
So, I don't want anyone watching this live stream in the future to think that I'm trying to promote one crypto over the other. I mean, they're all, you know, equally risky at the moment, except for maybe the biggest two out there.
Need to find another way.
But
The Northmen say that the defender of Muspel
it was still in such a
is
space
called
that
Cert, the foremost of the fire giants. His name means the Black One, because he is like something burnt. The Northmen believe that he
Well, let
sits
them
at the
speak.
border of Muspel with his flaming sword, and at the end of the world he will leave his post. He will travel to Asgard and Midgard, waging war against all the gods. He will be victorious, and then burn the whole world.
oh, all right. But yeah, you can't really promote any type of cryptocurrency right now, because at least during the era where I was more interested in them, if you're trying to buy them based on business logic, on, you know, what makes sense, doesn't work. At least it didn't work. I can't say it won't work forever, but at least during the era where I was more heavily investing into them, using business logic to buy into them just didn't hold up, because there was so much hype around things like Dogecoin, and you know, if Elon made a post about Doge, people just dump money into it because it's funny, and that's all it takes to make an asset jump up. It's just a lot of hype and a lot of popularity, and so, you know, you have no idea when you're working in that type of environment what one crypto could do versus another, because it's not going up based on any kind of underlying fundamentals. It's not going up on anything that makes sense. It's basically going up because it's just raw hype. You know, it's kind of like trying to predict. It's like trying to predict from a list of songs, you know, which one is going to be the most popular for a year. You know, if they gave you a list of all the songs that are going to be released in 2024, and you happen to listen to all of them, make a prediction on which of these songs will be number one, if any of them. That's what it's like trying to predict an asset that's existing in a pure hype environment. It doesn't make sense. So if you want to play the crypto game, just understand that, you know, the risk is real. They can, depending on how small of a crypto you're purchasing, there's a possibility it could go to zero again. There's a possibility it could lose a lot of value even if it doesn't go to zero, but it's something to be aware of. Wait a minute, did I die? I guess I did. Okay.
Answer your prayers, Senua. I asked the gods for mercy, all of them, even theirs. None answered. In the end, I set myself free. Defy the gods, Senua! Find your own path, like I find mine!
My gods abandoned me. I am alone.
Okay, what am I looking for?
The Northmen say that at Ragnarok, the sons of Muspel will travel to battle in the ship called Naglfar, the corpse ship. And when the sons of Muspel leave the ship and ride to battle, it will be as though the sky had split open. That's certain.
Alright. We're looking for those two shapes.
The Northmen of Hell worship the Devourers, insatiable gods of darkness. I come from Erin, Senua, where I once followed my own gods, the Tuatha De Danann.
Why did you abandon your gods?
Senua, I was a man of knowledge, not a warrior. To survive, I did things. Bad things.
Like you, Senua. The man I once was has died. And when that happens, even gods you worship can die with you.
Where is it? Oh, it's on the ground. Okay. And then we're looking for the cross. The infinity between us. Oh, I guess it was over here somewhere.
Find the fire, Senua, to follow the path to Surt.
A little bit of something. Feel like I should be seeing it somewhere over here. Where is it? Looks like I'm gonna be stuck here for a little bit. Running in circles. See, I get a little bit of a hint that I'm close to something whenever I'm... Wait a minute. Wait a minute. The infinity... There it is. All right. Are we done? Am I allowed in now? Can I fight this boss? I know exactly what's about to happen. I have to run across the way. Go, 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 go. How do I roll?
You can do this. Go again now. Finish. Let them get behind you. Keep them in
Keep running. There we go.
You say your world has collapsed. Good. Let it collapse, and have the courage to shed your tears.
Raise your world to the prime!
My world is dead.
Only then, as with a newborn, will you see the world anew.
No. I see nothing now.
Very pretentious game. Very, very pretentious. But I think it gets better the further in you go. Alright, let's see. Now we gotta find these shapes. Shape finding simulator. Alright.
Tell me truth. How did you escape your darkness?
Senua, once I found my purpose, I was no longer enslaved to the suffering I had to endure to reach
Oh
it.
yeah, I remember this one.
Unclouded by fear, I could see it clearly in others. Even my captors feared the fire of Surt. And so, during one raid, I took my chance and ran, knowing that they would not follow. The fool ran into the fire. They left me for dead. Maybe they were right to. But here I am. Free.
I'm glad I found you in the wilds. I wouldn't have made it without you.
Let's see, how did I land this one last time? How did I get this? There's something up here that I need to look at, and maybe it's on this ledge? I forgot. But it is up here. I spent a long time the first time trying to figure out what it was, but I can't remember what it is now. Help me out, chat. Where am I supposed to be? Where am I supposed to look? There is no chat to help. It's only me. Dang, man. God, I hated this part. 'Cause it took so long to get through it. It's like I'm in the zone of what I'm looking for right here, because it goes away as soon as I step out of it, but it's not that. It's not this. It's nothing over here. It's nothing up there. Is it up here? No. No. Come on, voices, talk to me. Help me out. Can we get in over here? Alright, alright, alright. We got something. There we go. Come on, that's it. That's definitely it. Alright. Let's go backwards. Don't want to do that. Alright, what's something that looks off? Something crossing over something.
The Northmen say that what we see as a rainbow is the bridge that goes from the world of men to the world of the gods.
There we go.
For
That's
now,
easy.
they say the frost giants and the mountain giants cannot cross it. But they say that when Ragnarok comes, not a thing in this world will be safe. The Rainbow Bridge will break under the onslaught of the fire giants riding on flaming steeds.
Alright.
Senua, I have seen the fire of Surt spread far and wide, and to our lands. Ragnarok is coming.
I believe you. I believe you. And that very last one that always gets me stuck. Oh, here we go. Goodness. All right. Okay. We're looking for a P shape. Something P shaped somewhere. Is this it? No, that's not it. Is that it? No, it isn't. think this is the last one too. Like if I can get through this, then I get to fight the boss in the next area. Come on, son. Come on. What makes this shape? Yeah, this is tough. There's nothing in the mountains. There's nothing up here. There's nothing up here. There's nothing over there. There's nothing there. Well, I'm gonna have to result. Look at the internet, man. All right. It's the R. Got the R, got the infinity. Wait a minute. Oh my god. Really? See, that's what I'm talking about. Like, so. Alright. Okay. It's dumb. Alright. Let's get into it.
Senua, if I can survive the fire of Cert and escape my darkness, then so can you.
Let's do it.
Run, Senua! Run! Through the fire! Keep running! Go on! Nothing will stop you! Run, Senua! Run! Through the fire!
She's dying. It's
Am I actually dying? I think I am dying. Oh wow, okay. I didn't make it.
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. This darkness takes everything. Everyone.
Senua, are you sure you want to do this? We can fight this together, side by side. We always do.
This is my battle.
I have to face it alone, away from here.
Where will you go?
I don't know.
For how long?
I don't know.
I believe in you. You know that. Just promise me that you will come back to me. I want you to say it. I want you to say it.
It's a big day tomorrow, everybody.
I promise.
Another Fed interest rate decision coming at 2 o'clock Eastern.
Come on.
And then another conference at 2:30. Here we go.
Spill the blood of Serpent, take his mark, and I will cheer you from the underworld and forever be in your debt.
You destroyed everything, everyone, but not me. Fight me now.
Oh. That's it. Get up, get up, get up, get up, get up. Alright, we're making progress here. Doing good. Alright. Very good, very good.
For every battle won, a greater battle takes its place. And so it goes. Until we fall. And in the end, we all fall. Even the gods have their time. Yet we still go on. Why?
I made a promise, and I will go to hell to keep it.
I die free, knowing you will carry my stories with you. I have fulfilled my quest.
Yes, you have.
When the darkness comes, I vow to
guide you in this life and the next to fulfill yours.
Then I will see you in hell.
Be ready.
All right, anybody that's new to the
Hawk
channel,
in the eye,
like, subscribe.
as I have.
Anything to make the algorithm like me just a little bit more. Appreciate it.
Your quest. The truth.
Druth was a troubled man. Scholar turned slave. They tortured him. Took him with them on their raids. Drove him to madness. Spreading this new form of darkness to new worlds. To my world. Senua saw a deep connection form between the Northmen and the darkness. His tales of hell were true. Then that was the source of it. She learned everything she could from him. Until she too could see what he saw.
Alright, so I've got one more boss fight until I can get to the next section. Not going to do that tonight though. Got another 10 minutes on here and then I'm going to have to wrap it up for the night.
Have you ever died before? It's a serious question. When the illusion of self is shattered, you simply cease to be. Though it may not seem that way to others, you know when it is true. You can feel it. A stranger in your own body. An imposter. And nothing is the same ever again. Senua has died before. And she will do so again. You can be sure of that.
Am I gonna have to fight again in here? I have a feeling I'm gonna have to fight again.
Take him down! Take him down! Get him down! Behind you. Don't let them surround you. Behind you! Behind you! Finished!
Don't even give him a chance.
The gate won't open.
She can't get through.
Why not?
Don't even give him a chance.
She's only done one test.
Just one.
She's only passed one test.
What's the other test? Is there another one?
There must be. The gate won't open.
Druth said
Hear the voices.
Valravan. Dark magic.
Valravan. Druth said Valravan.
No, he didn't.
Valravan, ancestor of the seers and master of ravens. He hunts his prey with his power powers of illusion and feasts on their remains. Follow the path to Valravan and defeat him in battle to earn his mark. The gate to Helheim cannot be opened without it.
All right.
Ymir was a frost giant, a being of darkness, and all his sons and grandsons were dark after him. Of his daughters and granddaughters, some were monstrous, but others fair. But there was another who came from the ice. Buri. In shape, he was like a man, big and powerful. His son. Illusion hides the path to Valravan. Don't trust your eyes. Find another way to see the truth.
Oh, that's right. These things.
What's that? It's a door. No, it's not. Push it. Push it. Push it. She did it. She did it. Look. Something was different. What's different? Can you see it?
It's funny. We all want to see behind the veil, don't we? Once we do, we mostly just close our eyes again and pretend what we saw was never really there. Senua never could close her eyes, however hard she tried. Begged.
Let me in. Oh, this looks like a fighting area.
This is the price she pays for seeing
Pull that sword
things
out.
differently. Because once you gaze into the relentless darkness, all that lurks within it can see you too.
Knew it.
You won. Don't let them surround you. Behind you. Close. You won.
Two more, huh?
Behind you. Behind you. Get up quick! She's hurt. She won't
I am hurt.
End it now. This is nearly the end.
Oh man.
The Northmen will not stop her. She will.
Intense, intense. Make you itchy. So much going on. All right.
Valravan's power of illusion comes from ravens. Align the ravens to break his magic seal.
Show me what you have seen.
There he is.
Look how much it's changed.
Let's see. How do I get up there?
Something's shifted. Something's happened. Something's shifted. Can you feel it?
Let me through.
Do you feel it too? It's like crossing into another world that looks the same but feels different. An imposter world where the forest itself is watching.
Another gate. Another gate. You know what to do. Stay back. You have to open it. It's not safe. Don't listen to them. Listen. Don't.
To break the seal, align the ravens with the mark of Valravan.
What does it mean? Which ravens? Can't you see them? Line up the ravens. Shh. What is it?
I hear something.
If you hear the soul of Valravan, follow it, and it will lead you to him. But be aware of his illusions. You can't always trust your eyes.
The sun. Focus. We need to focus.
Valravan.
Challenge me.
He's gone. He disappeared. Where'd he go? Where is he? It's not your fault.
tragedy. She journeyed into the wilds of her native land, living off berries, roots, and rabbits. It's not uncommon, you see. We call such a person a gelt. Some, like Truth, become gelt in search of penance. Others, like Senua, to purge a curse. Those who make it back are forever changed.
Wait, it's him. Dark magic draws her closer.
It's not.
Huh.
He's helping her. It's not him. It's
So
Truth.
the
She's doing it.
stairs
He's not tracking her.
show up.
It's magic. It's an illusion.
So the stairs aren't there. The stairs are there. Uh-huh. All right. Caught up. Here I was thinking I would be done in the next 5 minutes or so, and now I'm curious to see if I got this puzzle figured out. Nice. Very nice.
We picture fear, and we think of a shadow in the woods. Creature in the night. If only it were that simple. The worst kind comes without warning. A deep and primal signal from within.
Okay.
A reminder that just because you cannot see the threat, it doesn't mean that it's not already here.
Find your own path. There's a different way.
I think I'm gonna call it there for the night. I probably should have looked at this first. Okay. Well, that will do it for the night, folks. Do it again same time tomorrow night, 9 to 11 Eastern. But I'm gonna call it here. Y'all have a good one.